everyone.
Everyone, how
We're
are
back.
you? It's been a minute. Oh my gosh.
We're the happiest stitches on earth.
Yes,
And
we are. Go ahead.
oh, this is our floss tube. You're right. Go ahead. We're out of practice, man. It's
We
been
are
how many
so out of
days?
practice. Oh my
How many
goodness.
days?
I
50,
any
50 some days since we've recorded.
54 days.
We
What
don't
is
even know
wrong
what
with
we're
us?
doing. We're the
It,
happiest stitches on earth.
we are still
Yes, we still are.
happiest
And I'm
stitches
still
under.
Christy from Indiana.
And I'm still Susie in Florida.
And this is a floss tube.
Floss tube number 21. Oh,
It's
we're getting up there.
we mostly talk about cross stitch, but we
Mhm.
also talk about life.
We do. We do. And
And boy, there's been
things
some
we've
life in.
done and places we've been.
Yeah,
It's been a busy, busy 54 days.
it has been a crazy 54 days.
Yes, it has. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Where do we
So
start, my friend?
where do we start? I do not know. Um, well, I think you should start because you had the most going on.
It has been insane over here. And first of all, I'm going to go backwards and say last week you need to pray for our area, Lake Village, which is about 20 minutes from us, 25-ish. Quite a devastating tornado went through there in Kankakee, which Kankakee is where we go. That's where we went for pizza, that area.
Oh my
Susie,
gosh, the
when you were
pizza
here.
joint.
It's
Oh,
fine. It's fine. It was just like a little over from there. But then it came through to Lake Village, which is really close to us. And had our
yes.
temperature been warmer in the day, it was destined to come right through us.
Oh Lord.
And then like toward the shrine. Okay. So it missed us. We had hail and the sirens were going off and we were in the basement and
Oh,
but thankfully we had no damage. We do have several members of our church who live in Lake Village and around. None of them had any devastating
oh, thank God.
damage, which is very, very great, but many people did. I
Mhm.
think there was a man at church today and over 100 homes in that area were
Oh,
affected in some way, shape, or form.
oh,
There was an elderly couple asleep in bed and they didn't hear the sirens and they passed away.
they were on the news.
Yeah.
Oh, how
But at any rate,
sad.
it was really crazy. Tornadoes are crazy.
Oh, scare
Um,
me to death.
it
I'll
took
take a hurricane any day.
it took the top off a Dollar General, okay? And you could see, like, it was like a dollhouse. You could see down into the Dollar General.
Oh,
And like the first row of things were demolished, but then like the row that had the greeting cards, all the greeting cards are just
oh,
standing there in a row. Like they're paper. This was
unbelievable.
it's just
It's
wild to I
unbelievable. Hmm.
well, anyway,
Unbelievable.
we
Yeah.
were collecting things at church. Our town, like Burger King the other day made 250 hamburgers to go out there. There's another restaurant in our town that just said, come in, free meal, no questions asked, just let us know. Just,
Yeah. Oh,
but
that's
anyway,
so nice.
so that was this past week.
Mm.
And then the shop that I work at and love so much is closing, has closed, is opening again. It's such a roller coaster of events. So Dawn, our owner, who is the dearest of dears,
Hmm.
she
She is.
really is, and had the most fabulous shop you've ever seen. Just as cute as can be,
I agree. Hmm.
amazing stuff, decorated to the hilt. Everyone there felt it was like Cheers,
It
everyone
was.
went there when they wanted to feel good. And
Hmm.
but Dawn has got several health issues. She has a brain tumor that she's had since she's 18, and it is not going to kill her, but it has with it what has come, other things that were going to come along with it, MS being one of them. And she just physically couldn't do it anymore. And so she made the very difficult decision to close the shop. And we had all come to peace with that. And within 24 hours of announcing that the shop was closing, someone reached out and said, I'd like to buy the whole shop. However, not the shop and not keep it in that area, but they were going to take the contents
Hmm.
moved them an hour away from here for a new shop that they are starting. So we had announced that we were having big sales and all of that. And then she had to announce, I'm sorry, we're not having sales. The stipulation for the contract was that she didn't sell anything because they didn't want the leftovers. And I get that.
Right,
And,
right.
you know, they wanted what was opening in their new store to be great content. And it would have been. I mean, there were bolts that were still coming in that have never been out of the wrapper that was going. And she was buying all of the book, you know, the cases for the fabric, just all of it, except for Dawn's personal decor and things like that. So we, as workers, didn't even get we had to put a halt on everything right then and there, which was a fabulous thing for Dawn, especially with everything that was going on. And then this past week, a day before, so the deal was we were packing up all the notions and patterns, and then they were coming in to pack up all the bolts. So we spent several days packing everything up in a very systematic manner. Like the boxes said whatever was in it. We took all the fat quarters that were loose and plastic bagged every single one of them. We filled plastic Ziploc bags with all those fat quarters so they didn't get damaged and dirty in the move or whatever. It was a lot of work. And Friday they were supposed to start packing bolts, and Tuesday, 2 days from now, they were supposed to bring the movers, and she pulled out. So now we're unpacking all the boxes and we're having a big sale. So if you live near,
go there. Go there.
Indiana, or if you'd like to take a road trip, follow Cotton Hearts Quilt Shop on Facebook, because the date for the sale has not been announced, the first day of the sale and when we're going to start. And I'm sure we'll sell for a while until things are, you know, pretty much replenished. And so if you are looking for some good deals of some beautiful fabric, keep an eye out. Follow.
It's a great road trip, girls.
Yes. Cotton Hearts Quilt Shop is on Facebook and Instagram. It's not as beautiful anymore. We took all the decor out. It's already been moved out. So it's just going to be bare bones selling, but you'll get some great stuff at a good deal.
Yeah.
So that was part. We lost a family member tragically, unexpectedly, and that was very hard. I have my best friend's husband is quite ill, and that came out of nowhere, and that's been difficult. So there's been a lot of like emotional things. And on top of all of that, I just got home from Nashville at Nashville Needlework Market, and I went with my dear friend Tiffany, was my chauffeur, my counselor, my whatever she could possibly have been. We laughed until our cheeks hurt. We had so much fun. We went to Paducah, Kentucky on our way down and went to Hancock's Fabric. Let me tell you this. If you're looking for inspiration, Hancock isn't the place to go. If you're looking for a ton of fabric, it is the place to go. And I really didn't do much damage there. I was really, really good. It was cool to see all the fabric and know that you could get all that in one place. It wasn't like deeply discounted. There were some things on sale, so I walked around looking for sales tags and whatnot. But so I really didn't buy much there, but it was fun. It was fun to see it. I've heard a lot about it. And then we got to market, and the mail system is incredibly crazy if you're going, especially through the United States Postal Service. But with Buttermilk Basin being in Minnesota and me being in Indiana and another stitcher being in Kentucky and another stitcher being in Minnesota, and there was a lot of mailing of things and supplies and stitches, and then they had to be finished. And so I was finishing things up until the night before I left, which was very stressful. And on all of us, I mean, on the Buttermilk's end, Stacy had lots of things to do on her end that was very last minute, but we did it. And it was fantastic.
Yay.
Stacy West, if you don't know her, Buttermilk Basin, you should go check out her page, her whatever. She is a very, very intelligent, creative business person, and she inspires me every day. And our setup was just beautiful. We were in the same room as Plum Cute Designs, which is embroidery, her stuff. Tracy has adorable stuff, and we had a lot of fun hanging out. I got to see lots and lots of people. Get this. So, a lot of people who are designers that are there vending stay in the hotel that if you've never been to Needlework Market, it's hard to wrap your head around. Wouldn't you think, Susie? It's nothing I've ever experienced before.
Well, I had no idea what I was walking into last year.
Yeah.
I really didn't. And so it was very exciting, but it is kind of unbelievable to see all of that stuff and just 4 or 5 floors of every room. Holy smokes, one next.
There were
It's
5 floors.
unbelievable. Yeah,
4
it's unbelievable.
Here,
It's a
2,
lot.
3, 4, and 5. And so basically they take the front, it's an Embassy Suites. And if you've ever stayed at the Embassy Suites, there's like a living area, a little kitchenette, bathroom. Like by kitchenette, I mean sink, fridge, microwave, and then the bathroom, and then the bedroom. Well, all the vendors have their stock in the bedroom, their display in the
beautiful display.
and there's a lot that happened. Stacy moved the couch into the bedroom in order to make room for, she and Tracy moved all that stuff. Anyway, you never know those rooms are hotel rooms when you go into them. It's just fantastic. I think that Stacy knocked it out of the ballpark. It was just beautiful walking in there. She had wool and punch needle, and then the new cross stitch designs that I helped to chart. And I stitched some. So my stitching in February was like my calendar will say things that I had on my agenda, and then it'll say model stitch, model stitch, model stitch. So I didn't get a lot of personal stitching done in that month, but I did get a lot of stitching done. So even though I have many, many finishes, I can't show them to you today because I don't have them in possession. But I was just going to show a couple of the designs that Buttermilk Basin released, and it's pretty exciting. We did a whole line of Americana. This first one was 1776, and I think it just is so fun with the gingham. And I guess I should take these out of the sleeve. There's a glare, but there's that. And we did a little birthday cake that for the 250th, an American birthday cake. And then this one is Patriotic Trinkets, and it has lots of little things. I'm going to take it out. That's kind of just ridiculous, right? The little spools.
So would you say that there was a lot of patriotic things from all of the other designers also?
Everywhere.
Yeah,
I would
mostly.
say that it almost like, well, Dawn went from the shop that I worked at. She went and she said after a while, everything kind of started to just blend in your mind.
It's all look the same, and like, how much do I want? Or
right. And so there's a lot. This one
beautiful, but
littles and
how much?
Yeah, beautiful. I think that Plum Street Samplers, Paulette's room, I think was almost all patriotic. There were a couple of things that weren't. We did little glass charms.
No,
that is one of them. You can get the glass charms on Buttermilk. You can get all of this at buttermilkbasin.com. Cotton Hearts Quilt Shop will be having it on their website. I know that Gather and Stitch, Kristi Major, my friend Christy from the shop, her shop is going to carry the Buttermilk Basin patterns. You'll be able to get them there. I saw Sherry of Colorado Cross Stitcher, and she was in buying patterns, so I know that
wonderful.
She has them on her website. I got to meet her. I had never met her before, so that was exciting. We did a series of pillows. I did not stitch these, but I finished them. I'm missing the one that says so, but we have USA, snow, and fall, and then there's more coming out. So Stacy had a whole wool line that was just, it was similar to this, but when you transfer things from a wool pattern over to cross stitch, they take kind of a life of their own. They resemble her patterns, but they have to have things done because it just doesn't transfer perfectly. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It
And,
does. Mhm.
we did, she has spools through the year, and we started transferring those onto cross stitch. And so those are a couple of those. I didn't finish these, but I did stitch these. And
So all of these are on the Buttermilk Basin website for
yeah,
folks to look at now.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, you
good.
can purchase them now. And
Well,
then
that's good.
I think this was one of our number one sellers, Handwork Men's My Soul.
Oh,
And Katie Anderson had a little hand in this too. She kind of helped refine the design. That so Stacy started with the idea, and I charted, and then Katie came in and charted some things a little, added a little to it, and so it was a group project there. And then there's a couple other patterns that are just all kinds of little trinkets and things that
okay.
that you can put into the stitchy box. But anyway, I thought I would just show a few of the patterns that we did. Highlights
great.
from market. I got to have dinner. Oh no, that's not the way to put this. I watched Robin Pickens have dinner.
What?
So what I was gonna say is
You like
everyone
sat here and she was there?
no, everyone that stayed in the hotel as a vendor had a buffet available to them for a meal. But then all the vendors got like punch cards, and they could go in for appetizers and drinks. And so we had just gone in for appetizers and drinks. We sat down at a table, and Robin and her husband came in to have dinner. So they had dinner, and they sat at the table and ate their dinner, and we just kind of chatted. I mean, we just had a great time talking. She's amazing. And that was a highlight for me anyway, just to sit and pick her brain. And she's just such a wonderful lady. Tammy of Leopard and Lace, I've talked to online forever, and I got to meet her in person and give her a hug, and that was so great. April Jackson, a crafty blue bonnet, just darling. She missed you being there, Susie, and she said to tell you she would love to. Well, lots of people said that they missed
I wish I
Susie.
would have been there too.
Shelly Fry has been like a designer cheerleader to me, and kind of if I got stuck on something in the program, I could call her. She was praying for me and for Buttermilk Basin and for the whole launch. She's just a dear. Antique Needleworkers, if you don't know Shelly. And we have talked on the phone many times, but we finally met face to face, and I got to hug her, and that just
I
was
was so hoping to see her when she was like not too far from me here and for a little Florida vacation, but I know she was probably overwhelmed with market preparedness and
she was taking
it
pictures.
just didn't work out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
busy time. I'll tell
It
you
is
what,
a busy time. I know.
for all the
Everybody complains about it because it's such a busy time right after
and it comes
Christmas and
right after Christmas. Yeah,
yeah.
the
Uh-huh.
timing was just a little
Yeah.
different personally,
Yeah.
but
So, well, that's really fun. I'm really glad you had such a great time there.
I
I
have to tell
really
you,
am.
the one person I talked to, I can't wait. She was out of what she was selling when I got there. But you know, our friend Shelby at Scarlet Sky that
No.
has our acrylic. Yes, you do. The acrylic
Oh, she does
strawberry.
those?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. Well, she was there this year. I think this is the first year she was there. She was in the same room with
Oh,
Crafty Blue Bonnet with April Jackson. And I got to meet her, and she had the coolest thing, but she had sold out. So I'm getting some. And
are they more floss holders, floss drops?
she did have she had drops this time too,
Oh,
not just a
kind of
bar
like a
holes,
little
but
plaque thing with the
individual
holes.
acrylic ones too.
Yeah, I have
Really
one
pretty.
somewhere over
Yeah,
there.
but she has something new. And I think she said she originally did this for people that do needlepoint, but it is so cool. They're templates. I think there was a square, an oval, a rectangle, a circle. It was acrylic. And so the square's about this big. And then it had like a line and then a line and then a line. So you could take it and put it on top of your finish lay it and see where your work fell and where you wanted to cut your fabric. So it was like a template that went right on top. So you could put it on something round and trace the round lines. It's incredible.
That's
So
a great idea.
it's
Yeah.
wonderful. And I
Uh-huh.
cannot wait for that to come
Tell
because
me, what is her shop again? Our people might want to know again.
yes, it will put it in the show notes down
Okay.
below, but it is Scarlet Sky. And she
Okay.
has all kinds of things. She's also now cutting wooden pieces to mount cross stitch on. And so she has some really cool things for mounting also now too. So her
Okay.
shop is
Cool.
expanding. Maybe she had those before, I don't know, but
I don't. I don't know. When I ordered those floss drops last year, it was just floss drops. And it's like a little acrylic about this
right,
big, and then
right,
has
with
a
holes.
picture. Like I think yours has strawberries, right? And mine has lemons. And then there's about 10 holes in the bottom.
Yeah, that you can.
It's just the cutest
It
thing.
is. Well, but
Oh,
now she has acrylic ones that are different shapes to hang each
oh,
on a ring. Oh, really cute stuff. So check her out.
cool. Yeah, I will
I think
do.
one of the things I will say, and this is a last update, but just about market in general is we said this last year, and I'll say it again this year. Um, Seeing those things in person
Hmm.
is nothing like seeing them in a picture. Like
Hmm. That's
nothing.
true. Hmm.
Things you thought, oh, I don't
Mm,
need to stitch that.
yeah.
You're
No,
like,
wait.
oh yeah. And things like Plum Street Sampler, for instance, has some Bible verses out in pink.
Yeah.
And I thought they were about like this. Like I thought they were pretty small. No, they're pretty big. I was
Oh, wow.
like something I thought was really big was actually
Yeah.
small, and something I thought was really small was actually a lot bigger. Um,
Wow.
and so that's a good reason to find local needlework shops in
Hmm.
near you to see those samples. I know some people
Absolutely.
don't have them anywhere close, and I'm really sorry. But if
Hmm.
you can get to one, it's worth a day trip because seeing
Hmm.
things in person is so inspiring.
Yeah. Or the other thing would be seeing different floss tube ladies make them and show them. And so like when you show something by your head, you can see, kind of see better
Mhm.
rather than just a little picture, what you think
That
is
is
big.
true. That is true.
So
But
it's a
seeing
really
in person
I
is
mean, there's
even
lots of benefits to watching floss tubes,
there
girls,
are there.
besides, having the chatter. Yeah, it is. So, but that I just thought of that, how wonderful it is that we can all share these things. For instance, back at Christmas time, Maggie from Home on the Ridge was making that on the night before Christmas,
Yeah,
and she chose to do it on 6 count, and the thing was huge.
it was just
It was
ginormous.
as big as her. It was as big as a person. And
Mhm.
I have that pattern, and I chose to do mine on 16 count. I don't have it here, but I mean it's going to be like maybe this big.
Right, right.
So, you just never know.
I
It's
think
really
it.
pretty.
I think that if you're an Ada stitcher or a bigger count stitcher, seeing those tiny
Yes.
things inspires you to want to be able to stitch
Hmm.
smaller because
Yeah.
when they're tiny, they're just
Well, yeah, but with the
adorable.
linen,
Well,
I don't know how much that does because I mean some of these. Okay, okay, can I talk?
sorry, I told you
So,
I had a lot of life.
yes, you did. Well, I have two
You
in different
do,
ways. I have two, but well, so I'll start at what I thought was going to be the last thing. But yesterday, I just went to my local stitchy group in Bloomingdale here locally, and I just love those ladies so much. And I get absolutely zero done because I talk too much and I visit too much. But anyway, many of them are linen stitchers and they are working on this Wren sampler. I don't know if you've seen it before. It
Mhm.
is absolutely stunning. They have this sort of, I don't know what it's called. It's sort of a pumpkin colored fabric. I think it came out in the fall because that's when they all got hepped up about it and where everybody was buying the things. And there's actually maybe about 4 or 5 that are working on it. But some of these ladies have it mostly done, and the thing is massive. I mean, it is massive. And their little hands working on 40 count. And I'm like, ladies, I would be cross-eyed for my the rest of my life if I tried that. So, but they are doing it, and it is absolutely stunning. I just was amazed. And then my friend Kay also does linen, and she whips out projects so fast, just absolutely gorgeous. She had one finished. It was this colorful little animal dinosaur thing that she made for her granddaughter. It was on linen. It was probably this big, okay, from my body here. Okay, this big. And I'm a small person, but it was this big, 40 days. How do people do it? Now, when you see my paltry samples, you'll be like, well, I wonder why you wondered. So,
I feel like if I put together all the little things that I did
well, then they would be
into
big.
one big thing, I
That
could have
counts.
done one of those.
Right. I know. I know. It's funny. So anyway, that was great fun. And then I also went to over the Valentine's Day weekend was that Away We Stitch a retreat in Orlando at Disney World. And it was the first retreat that these ladies put on. And I apologize, I cannot remember your names, but you'll see them advertising more retreats under the Away We Stitch. And for a first time effort, they really did a good job. They really did. There wasn't any guest, coming to see us kind of thing. There were a couple vendors of bags little cross stitch things, pins and
Needle mic.
needle minders and that sort of thing.
Mhm.
But it was just really fun. And I got to meet a couple of other FlossTube ladies that were there. Nettie was there from Primrose Cottage with her friend Michelle that she goes everywhere with. And then Denise from Dot Dot Goose, who really is such a doll. She's such a doll. However, she did give out one big grace. And it was brought the house down for us all. And there was a couple other ones who have smaller followings, but they were just so nice. And I sat with a wonderful group of ladies from South Florida that really welcomed me, and we just had a big time. We just had a really big time. So they did offer a memory stitch from the thing. It's called Stitchin' with Stitch. And this is what they gave us.
Stitching with Stitch. That's
Stitchin' with Stitch. There's a little stitch on top of the star. There was stitch all over the room, let me tell you what. But
fun.
anyway, this is the pattern that they gave us. And then there was Black Cauldron Dye Works came and was
Linen.
selling the linen or Ada. And get this, kids, the name of this beautiful linen, I'll try to back up, is called Cindy's Dress.
It
And
does
it's
look like that.
Cinderella.
Oh,
Yeah, look at it, how pretty it is.
it is very pretty.
So she was there, and so we were all able to get the fabric that the same dye lot that the
Mhm.
print was done on. So that was lots of fun. And one of the things this tickled me personally, but one of they brought a lot of activities, which, well, there wasn't enough time. Okay, but they brought everybody these fabulous cigar boxes, and they had been searching for cigar boxes far and wide, in Florida or in they're from South Carolina, everywhere they went. So this one, I just snatched this one up. This is a wooden one, and
Ooh,
inside they provided also all the things to do a darling
stitchy
a
box.
stitchy box. I mean, just everything was there: paper, fabric, felt, doodads. So anyway, that
Cool.
was really nice because that was a load of stuff to bring, right? So they had that, and then the other thing that they made us do right off the bat, let me find mine. They made us do our own name badges. So she
Oh
made
yeah.
a yeah, she made a little the Florida orange, that's the
So
Florida orange.
cute.
I think it has a name, but I forgot it. So, and this is paper. This is paper,
Perforated.
yeah, perforated paper. So, me who does not follow directions well, but just got to it. And I'm like, boy, this is really like off center. I wonder why it's so off center. Why isn't it in the middle, right? So I finish it. I mean, it took me like 4 hours. Come on. And then I put my name on it, and then I put my cute little Mickey Mouse head, and then I put it in the holder, and it goes this way. So I was dubbed
Sideways Susie.
Sideways Susie for the rest of the weekend. Can you believe it? It was so silly. But anyway, I thought the orange was
Clip it
darn
on the
cute.
top. Just clip it.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I ended up doing it, but it was kind of fun to play along. So Sideways Susie. So anyway, that was a fun activity, and almost everybody did it too. So that was fun. And we just had a big time visiting, and there were giveaways and everything. So all the things you do at retreats. So that was tons of fun. They are going to have another one next year, and I think it's the same Valentine's weekend. So they had it in a hotel, and there's so much around Disney World that they chose not to really provide food or anything like that. So there were probably about, I don't know, 40 or 50 people there. And so people could come and go as they wished to go out and get meals. And of course, Disney Springs is right there, and across the way is all the restaurants and hotels and everything, everything else. So there was a lot of coming and going, but it was fun. It was just fun. And
Sure.
I would, if you're interested in going to a Disney retreat, it was pretty reasonable, in my opinion. And, you know, just a lot of fun. And thank goodness it was beautiful weather too, which, you kind of like never know in February. You want people to come to Florida because for Florida weather, it was nice. It
Mhm.
was nice. So there was that. And other than that, we've had some sadness in our lives too, with some losses, some very, very close friends. Our
Sorry.
dear friends, both had terminal cancer, and we were able to be with our friend Dave for most of January, February, and then he did pass on March 6th. So it was a very emotional time. We both had some big emotionals
We sure.
going on. We have. And his funeral is going to be this coming Saturday, which is going to be beautiful, but it's also going to be very sad. And then another dear friend of mine passed away from a brain tumor, and that was shocking. Everybody was just shocked about that one. So we didn't think she was only diagnosed in November, and we just didn't expect it. So, those kind of things just make
Throw
you be
in life, don't they?
thankful and appreciate life, and make you want to live life to the fullest every day. So there we go. So Christy,
Yes.
show us your fully finished pieces.
Okay. Well, first of all, um, I had some fully finished that were living at the shop that,
Oh, they all came home.
yeah, all my stitches are home now.
Oh,
But I
nice.
had made a whole bunch of these wool strawberries,
Yes.
and I finally have them at home.
Oh,
So I got out some of my strawberry stitches, and my friend Kathy got me this for my birthday, and so I filled it with
oh, it looks pretty.
my little strawberry
Yay.
stitches, and
Yay.
yeah, so um, I have my strawberry stitches and my little wool strawberries in there, so I had to show that.
Cute. Very
Um,
cute.
Fully finished. I did. Well, okay. They're kind of fully finished. I'm making them into pillows, and they are pillows that aren't stuffed yet, but they're pillows.
Well,
I
they're not fully
I
finished.
well, they are all sewn
They're
together.
close.
They
Oh,
just
okay. Well, yeah, that's better than
need
me. Okay.
they need the filling.
Uh-huh.
So I did the free Stitch Friday from February, Sweetly Saying
I
by
love that.
Primrose Cottage, and
Oh,
this was a DMC pink
Mhm.
that I had, and I just used some different fabrics. I changed the colors just a little bit. They didn't have any red strawberries, and I wanted some of my strawberries to be red. So I did do some of those, and I did a cute little blue and pink
Aw.
fabric on the back. So that's one. And then I did not order the latest Primrose Cottage Sip and Stitch, and then I
You
saw
did.
it, and they still had some, and I'm like, I mean, strawberries are my thing. And so this stitch was from the new
I love
Sip and
that.
Stitch box, and used some strawberry fabric on it. I've never done this with the strips around like that. There's a gal on our Facebook page who does her finishing like this, like all the time. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do that. And then I put a little check on the
Was
back.
it hard?
No, it's super easy.
No, it doesn't look like it would be
I just,
hard.
you put them upside
Strip,
down,
strip, strip.
flip it. And so
Yeah,
you do
four
the
of them.
top and the bottom first, or the sides, either way.
Yeah.
And then I did the others, and then I trimmed it up
Mm-hmm.
after putting the strips on. So I used
Adorable.
for mine, I used 1.5 inch strip,
Mm-hmm.
and it was pretty easy.
Cool.
I just had never done it that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
So those are my fully finished. And then my friend Christy had given me two old pieces of quilts. And so I made them into pillows that I'm also
Oh,
going to stuff. And so it's all going to live in a little bowl together. So these are just old vintage quilt pieces.
nice.
So I think they're going
Nice.
to look really cute with,
Mm-hmm.
and Easter too. It's got some orange,
Yeah.
a lot of
Mm-hmm.
carrots. So those are my fully finished. That's what I got for you.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Well, I have some finishes. Ooh. So, in the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, I will tell you that this was finished last year, but I'm just bringing it out because it's St. Patrick's Day, and it's one of the 12 monthly minis from Primrose Cottage.
Oh, I love them.
So, happy St. Patrick's Day to you. And eventually this
So
will
cute.
get finished up. So,
Yeah.
that's it. Now, that was last year. Okay. So, this last month, remember I'm doing my patriotic wheel, right? And rarely has so far this year has my wheel spin allowed me, since I want to do it weekly because I want to get going on stuff, right? My 16 pieces. And rarely has one week allowed me to complete anything, but this particular week it did.
Oh, yay!
American You.
Oh, it's so
Look how
cute.
cute are those sheep. I love
Mhm.
them. I
And what
want to
did
do
you
everything
stitch it
with sheep.
on? That's
It is on 14 count brown Ada. Tan Ada. I don't know.
It looks like
Tan
Nashville,
Ada.
maybe that
Yes,
got
it
some.
is. It's adorable. I love it. I love it so much.
And that's Primrose Cottage,
This
correct?
is Primrose Cottage. It's American You. And I know, I think I've seen,
Cute.
I mean, I haven't really spent a heck of a lot of time looking at new patterns oh boy, we're having a storm here. So you see my lights flickering. Eeks. But anyway, I haven't spent a heck of a lot of time looking at new stuff, but it seems to me I've seen quite a few sheep. Am I
Yeah.
wrong?
Yeah, sheep and geese. There's a lot of
Geese, yeah. Yeah. Well, most exciting, I finally finished my blessing
can't wait to
stitch.
see it.
It's pretty. Look at her.
It looks
Isn't
so
she
great.
cute?
Yes.
This little girl was a lot more work than I expected.
That house is not small.
It is not small, and I'm questioning my thoughts about doing any further houses.
Oh, I love
In I know it's a lot, but I mean, I really, really love doing this one because after I got going on it, I was like, I'm going to get this done. I love this. So
it.
I just have to get it
What
in
do
the
you
frame.
finish it?
I just have to get it in the
No, I
frame.
mean, are you going to put it in a frame
I
or?
am. I'm
Yeah.
going to put it in a frame. Because I want to put it on my front sideboard that I have in the lobby.
What about fabric? Did you use 14, 16? What did
This
you
is 14,
do?
my standard. Yeah,
Cute.
and this stuff was stiff. I don't know. I think I got this piece of fabric from bottom of the bin.
Mhm.
So it was really stiff. It shredded a lot of thread, kids. Let me just say that much. It shredded a lot of
It sure
thread.
does. When you go through those
Oh,
stiff like that, it
it
knocks.
was it was something. But anyway, there she is finally done. So I was very happy to get her done for two reasons. Now I can really spend way more time on my goal of the first 6 months of the year, which was to bust out all these patriotic things. So I am very happy that's done. And that's my finishes.
I've got a
Thank you
few.
very much.
They're great. I have a few
Thank you.
little finishes too.
Okay.
I'm going to try and show this because the pattern is on top. And so,
Okay.
but I did 1776
Oh, I love that one.
Primrose Cottage. Sully Stitches on the night of the Super Bowl hosted a kickoff to the 250th, and she challenged you to do a small.
Mhm.
And I did mine on 16 counts summer khaki, and I finished it up. Doesn't it look cute?
I love it. I
I use
love
my
that thing.
own colors. I am using coloring cotton on my whole anything I'm stitching.
Palette. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
Mhm.
using those same colors on everything I do.
Mhm.
But here's what I'm going to do. I am going to do it as a round. I got their round sticky board,
Oh,
right?
good.
But
Mhm.
I found this at the Goodwill.
Oh
And
my
so I'm
gosh.
going to put that round right
Oh,
in the middle of the star. Won't that
how
be so
perfect.
cute?
Yes, it
I'm
almost looks
super,
red. That's really
yeah,
dark,
it
isn't it?
is. It's
It
red.
is red. Oh, wow.
Red with like some splotches on it. So I'm going to
Yeah.
put blue fabric
Oh,
and then my stitch,
oh,
in the round.
gorgeous.
I think
Absolutely gorgeous. Mhm.
beautiful. And then one of my goals this year is by next winter, I want cardinal stitches in my house. So part of my plan is to stitch cardinals all year, so I have them when next winter rolls around, and have gotten two done. Now, granted, I'm doing smalls. They're not all the ones I'm going to do aren't smalls, but there's one day a month that I stitch cardinals, and I have to tell you, these stitches have only taken me 1 or 2 days to get to, and I really know
Oh,
how
maybe
to
I should do them.
do one. It's Little House Needleworks, and the first one was 6 little cardinals.
Oh, she's cute.
I changed it. There was something else over here. I must have put my pattern away, but there was something else over here that I didn't want, a date or something. So I just duplicated
Mm.
that little pot and did it
Mhm.
on the other side, and I liked it a lot better that way. Oh, and
That's
it had
cute.
words down here or something, and I eliminated that. I just wanted.
Mm.
And this is on a vintage country mocha. It's a 14 count. Every so often, 14 is just very comforting.
Mhm.
And so, and then I did Little House Needleworks Old Colonial, which is this.
Oh,
But instead of the date on it, I put our name.
oh, pretty. That's
And
sweet.
these are not the called for colors. I use the called for colors on these little cardinals on the tree. And so I just stuck with those same colors, except the addition of the yellow for the house. And I just did my own little color conversion. So I have
Okay.
those to finish. Two cardinals down. Two down.
Good. All right. Very
So
good.
those are
Progress we make.
my finishes. That's it. That's all I got for finishes.
Okay, very good.
All the
Well,
things
I say that's pretty
I
good considering all the other things you've done.
yeah, I feel pretty accomplished about it.
I would say bravo you.
Thanks,
And
friend.
I felt good getting these done considering most of the past 2 months I haven't felt like doing anything. So I was happy. I was happy to have my cross stitch as a respite. Really was. And so there was that. So anyway, do you want me to show my whips?
Sure. You can
Okay,
say
I
you want to
will.
go back and forth with whips. We can
Sure.
go back and forth.
That would be great.
Okay.
So, I think I remember telling everybody that I chose to do a temperature stitch this year, and
Yeah.
I was inspired by Pam from Just Keep Stitching. She had done one, a really cute one last year that had birdhouses. Every month was a birdhouse, and every month the birdhouse was different, and everything. So anyway, you know who my favorite person or my favorite animal is my dog Daisy. So I found one that had daisies. And so here I have done, look
Oh,
at
they're
this
fun.
girl. How about
Oh, that's
that?
so
So
fun.
this is January, and then there's February, and then March came. It's
Oh,
been hot, but the colors are going to be changing because I think so I made my own colors up. There was a color chart that came with this, but and, I live in Florida. It's all I just didn't want it to
yeah,
look all yellow, red, and orange.
right.
Really was trying to get away from that. So fortunately, January and February were a little on the nippy side for us, meaning that the temperature actually did go down to 55 a couple of days. That's the very, very light blue color you see. And most of the time it
Cute.
was like in the 60s. But so far this month, it's been relatively hot. And now it's storming because it's bringing the front that was up by you
Mhm.
down here. And so in a couple of days, I think Tuesday night is going to be the coldest 30 degrees. What?
That's
In
gonna be a
March?
colorful flower.
That is going to be a very light blue flower on this stem or a leaf on this stem. And it's going to be that way for 2 or 3 days with high temperatures in the 50, yeah, in the 50s or low 60s. So I think we're in for a little more color on this March stem. And then, April will be here and it'll be back to yellow and orange.
Our
So
high Tuesday is 25.
oh, I'm
Monday
so sorry.
getting snow.
I'm
Wednesday
so
we're getting snow. But then on Friday it's 63. I don't know. Oh,
See, it's
look,
crazy.
would you just look at this?
What's that?
This,
Oh,
my bestie over here got me birthday present. And
oh,
she let me pick out phone cases. Look at that.
I
Isn't that
love that
adorable?
one.
And then I got this one because it's so me.
It's so you.
I love my red
Checks.
checks and houndstooth and whatever. But thank you, Susie. I love
You're
them.
welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad they were very helpful and make you
Adorable.
happy to look at.
She's just making me want to spend more money.
No, I don't. I'm trying to buy you things. So anyway, show me your whip,
Oh,
girl.
okay. So yesterday was my birthday,
Yes, it
and I
was.
had started a birthday stitch. I did not get it finished, but I'm really, really close. And I
Oh,
will have it finished by the end of the month.
cool.
I am working on Plum Street samplers. This is the day. And I have to tell you, there's been a lot of discussion among the people who chose to do this with me about the Rams. Okay. So I walk into Paulette's room and I'm like, Paulette, I need to chat with you. And she's like, oh, what's up? And I said, I have a group of people that are stitching my birthday stitch with me, and we're doing your This Is the Day, which I love. It's adorable, but
Mhm.
we're real curious, real curious about this ram up in the sky and like what's the meaning behind it. And she looked at me and she goes, lack of sleep.
Oh,
She said it was just fun.
that is hilarious.
So she said, maybe I need to make up a story. Well,
No.
Jessica Sweetwater Stitcher had done this without the rams. She had put a butterfly up there and flowers on the side, and I was going to do the same. And then I'm like, no. The more I worked with Stacy and charted her things, the more I'm like, no. Paulette put a lot of time into designing this. And,
Absolutely.
and so I'm like, I'm going to do it the way she designed it.
Mhm.
So all I have left is the ram up top and a little chunk of the house to do, and then some centers of some flowers.
Mhm.
I did it on 16 count Destiny by Atomic Ranch, and here
I love this. Oh my
is.
gosh. I after my patriotics, I'm getting a move on that again.
I
It's just
really
beautiful.
enjoyed it. Here's
Mm.
when I stitch this primarily on Sundays during Bible class.
Hmm.
I focus better when I am busy and I'm not looking around because I look around and I'm like, oh, so and so's not here.
Hmm.
Maybe I should call them. Aren't we supposed to have a meeting? And then my head goes everywhere. And I'm like, if I'm working on something, I listen to every word my husband says. So I primarily worked on this on Sunday mornings.
Amazing.
So I just have this little part of the house, which actually goes much faster than you would think.
Yeah.
And I need to put the ram up here. These rams are finished, but they're real pale on my.
Yeah, mine you can hardly see.
Yeah.
On top of those flowers. Yeah.
They're not my favorite thing on here anyway. So.
No.
And so because that is almost finished, and my birthday was yesterday, I started a new birthday stitch.
Oh, do tell.
I didn't run it as a sell because I am using something from Teresa Kogut's Patreon, and not everybody is a member of Teresa's Patreon. Although I should do it and encourage people, because I will tell you, no offense to anyone else that has a Patreon, I adore her Patreon. I really love what she shares. And I told her when I got to talk to her at market, I have learned so much from her because she talks about her process, and like things she was bringing to market aren't what she brought to market. Like it didn't work out the way she had planned to, or she had to remodify, or she had to whatever.
Wow.
And so she's talked a lot about those things, and it's really helped me as a person to think, oh, that she thought this far ahead about using this and designing this around this. And I don't know, it was just a very big learning experience. But of anybody's Patreon, she gives the most bang for her buck. She really lets you in on her life. And everything that she's had on the Patreon on so far ends up coming out eventually. So these are not just like one-off quickies so that she has something for us. They're like things that she'll release maybe next year or the next year at market. I bought some things at market from her that had been in Patreons before I joined. But my word of the year is humble. And I've been trying really hard to become more humble in all kinds of ways in life. And she came out with humble stitches this month, and I'm in love with them. This is not the one I'm doing right here, but I'm going to show it to you really quick, just so you get an idea. This is one I am going to do. Look at this. Isn't it pretty? It says, Jesus, meek and humble of heart, make my heart like unto thine. Isn't that so sweet?
So
that
beautiful.
Is not my birthday stitch. This one is my birthday. Ooh, I'm going to show the back of the pattern. It says, be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. Ephesians 4:2. And look at this.
Holy smokes.
It is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I
can't see the detail on the border. What are those, flowers or?
Well, they kind of look like strawberries.
Oh, they do. Imagine that.
And look at the little stone on this part of it. I love it. It
is absolutely beautiful.
And then there's this little, where's he at? This little dog who's like digging his way in the garden. Isn't he so cute?
Under the fence.
Yeah. And then
trying to escape.
Cat on the fence. And there's a goose between those two people.
My goodness.
I just think that there are so many. I love this beautiful up here. Isn't he cute?
Yes.
But I'm a berry bowl fan. And so my goal was to get to that berry bowl right in the beginning. It was my birthday. I could do whatever I wanted.
You could do whatever you wanted to.
I am stitching on Grace Notes Vanilla Fields 16 count. 16 has become my favorite. I love 20, but it's not as relaxing to me as 16. But I almost have the top of the berry basket done. I started with this flower.
Awesome.
And then I started working. I love berry bowls. I just think they're so beautiful.
They are.
She has a mixture of Classic Colorworks and Weeks Dye Works and DMC, but I'm doing the whole thing on DMC. I didn't have the resources to go get all the other things, and so I just decided I'm going to just do it in DMC.
There you go.
It'll be beautiful. So this is what I'll have done by next year's birthday month. There you
go. That sounds great. So one of my weeks of my Patriotic wheel spin, I think actually it was about 2 weeks ago, but because all the difficulty with our friend passing was that week, I gave myself 2 weeks to do this because I wasn't really stitching much, but this is American Sampler. And I really love this, really love this. And I got this far over the past
Oh, good
couple of
job.
weeks, the border. And this fabric is called Heroic. And it is I shoot. I forget who I forget the name of the I thought
The here. Yeah.
yeah, but it's called Heroic, and I got it from 123 Stitch. And I know a lot of people are using it for patriotic stitches because it's got that red and blue
Hmm.
stuff in it. So I was pretty pleased, and I really enjoyed this border um, for what it was worth. It went, nice. It went nice. So I was happy.
I like
So
it.
thank you.
Um, I've been doing whip go, like you've been doing your wheel,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
and I have been doing it with Nicole Spore and doing all Christmas,
Oh.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so last month, here's what I'm finding. It was two things they call two numbers a month.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica does things, I think is what she's called, that came up with this whole whip go thing. And every month at the 25th of the month, they tell you what the next month's two numbers are. And
Oh.
you have this, it's on Nicole Spore's website, this
Mm-hmm.
chart where you can
Oh.
write in the 25 things that you're going to do. Mine is in my book, but this is just another one.
Mm-hmm.
So they call two a month. Well, I'm finding that I'm getting to one a month. I'll show you what was called, but I'll show out, but the ones I worked on. And now I'm having a hard time putting them down because I really, really,
I
really, really
know.
like them.
It is hard to put them down
Isn't it?
when you're making
Um,
progress, and I'm like, oh, nuts, time to change again.
this
But I'm
one
gonna get stitches in.
I'm doing on Cactus Wren, Fox and Rabbit, 16 count, and it is All Is Calm by the Proper Stitcher.
Oh, that's
Really
precious.
love it.
Hmm.
And I
Hmm.
just purchased this is a series, and I
Hmm.
just purchased the Patriotic at Market to do that one.
Oh, nice.
It's very symmetrical. It's a
Hmm.
very calm, relaxing stitch.
Hmm.
It's really not as big and as difficult as you might think, but last month when it was called, this is what I got finished.
Oh, wow, that's bigger than I thought.
Yeah. So,
Wow. See, it's another one of those surprising things.
right. And
Well,
so
that's beautiful.
that was last month's call, along with the one I love it. I really love what was called, but I just didn't get to it, which was Holly Basket Pin Keep, which we got at Annabella's. I got this when we were at Annabella's. It's
Yeah.
by Stitches by Ethel. I didn't get to it, but I really want to do it.
Nice.
So that was
Nice.
those were my two for last month. Then this month, it was pulled Joy and Good Cheer by With Thy Needle and Thread. And my threads just got here because I wanted to use the called for. But sticking with my Cardinals, this is Joy and Good Cheer.
Hmm.
I haven't started it because I just got my floss. But the other one that was chosen was, I'm loving it, Gingerbread Row by
Oh,
October Fiber Arts. Is that just not cute?
that's cute. Hmm.
And I got the first gingerbread house.
Oh, very good.
So
Very good.
that's my Christmas whip go.
Okay. Well, I not a week before or so, I spun to
Spun.
American spun to spun
Spun.
to
You
American
spun.
Celebration, and I had started this, last year. But anyway, this was a bad week, and I didn't get very much done. But anyway, it's coming along, and I know if I keep pecking away at it, it's going to make progress. And I mean, really, I'm down to the tops of the letters on America banners. I'll get to it. I get to it. So, all good things come with time.
Well,
So
I have that to show too because
I know you do.
I have been working through that monthly to get every month. I have my goal, and I met my goal this month. It's really a nice stitch because it's repetition and you don't have to keep
Yes.
looking at your pattern. But
Hmm.
here we are.
Oh man, you
I'm
are
on the last,
smoking, girl.
last row until I get to the houses. So
You are. Oh
the
man, oh
houses
days. I
are
better
all
step it up.
I think those houses are going to take a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh-uh.
this is 16 count also, and this is my whole color and cotton conversion. So yours is
Yeah.
brighter. If you hold yours up and I hold mine up, yours is
Yeah, definitely is. Uh-huh.
a lot
Definitely
brighter,
is.
a little
Yep.
more
Hmm.
primitive.
Yeah.
So I
Hmm.
have three things that I'm trying to get finished for um, July, and the other one
Hmm.
was the Primrose Cottage.
Yeah,
I
I
do
love that
have the
one too.
stars, but you can't hardly see
Hmm.
the fabric. But that's all the farther I am in that.
Now,
But
this is interesting. What fabric is that flag on?
um,
14 or 16?
no, I think it's 18.
18?
No,
Okay.
16. It's 16.
16. So yesterday, my friend at my stitchy group, Anna, had
Uh-huh.
that, and she was doing it on 36 or something. It was this big. I
Oh,
mean, it was this big. It
it's
was
36.
tiny.
She might have been doing it 40, maybe.
It might have been, but it
Yeah.
was tiny. And I'm like, I'm doing that, I think. It's this big. So funny, huh?
Yeah. My other goal is for Americana is Crochet Go Go's American sampler, which
Hmm.
I adore.
Yeah, I
I've
have
made,
mine too, and
I'm
no,
way
that's not going to
behind.
get done.
I'm
Hmm.
way behind. It's not going to be finished in time. Maybe by
Mine
the
either.
end of 2026, it will be finished.
Maybe that's a
But
good
I have
goal.
made some
Hmm.
big progress on my house, and that was good. I just
Oh,
have
that's really
room
nice.
to
You're
go.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
another one that has a lot of
It,
repetition and
hmm.
symmetry. And so
Yeah.
it's not a hard stitch, it's just a big one.
It's just big. Yeah. Kate, my friend Kay, is done with about 3/4 of hers, and it is so cute. We're doing the other one, Crochet to Go Go, 4th of
Yeah,
July. And it's so pretty. It has a lot of little people on it, and grilling hot
right.
dogs, and
Mine has
it's
Uncle
adorable.
Sam and Betsy Ross, I think. But
Yeah. Hmm.
several people in Happiest Stitches on Earth have finished this.
I know.
Cindy Pope has
Beautiful.
finished it, and it's just gorgeous. So
Beautiful, beautiful. Good
I
work,
just be
girls.
plugging
Good work.
away. Yeah,
Hmm.
I love that house so much.
I do.
I do. I do.
So, this week's, I just spun my wheel yesterday because I got all behind. And anyway, Patriotic Tiny Town came up. Yep, yep. I was so
Oh,
excited. So I took it to my stitchy meeting. And what do I say? I talk too much. So I only got this much done. I put my needle minder on there to kind of fill in the
oh,
blank.
cute.
But this is going to get done this week. Mark my words, or I'll eat my hat.
All
It
right.
is going
This
to
week
get
it's
done
going to
this
be
week.
done. I'm
It's going to be
excited.
done. It's not hard. I mean, this is not hard.
I think this is my opinion. I'm going to show my tiny town because I started working on one too. I think that they aren't fast because you change colors
Well,
so many.
true. Yeah, true.
If
But
you are joining us for the first time, I have a calendar and I sticker it up with what I'm stitching on those days. So, like on the 14th, I do Valentine's Day. Today, I do bees. So, I'll be stitching bees, and I do Christian every Sunday, which was that one. I do animals on the 17th, so on and so forth. And one of the things that I am on my calendar is, and Susie's got hers too.
I'm not specific. I don't care about what day I do what, but I have a pretty calendar too. So there it is. March is
Okay,
blank. I haven't gotten to March yet.
I have
Mm.
to make an announcement. I just got a text.
From,
And my grandson probably would be horrified later in life if he knows I say this on camera, but he just pottied in the potty for the
oh,
first time.
big news.
This is
Yay,
big news.
Elliot. Yay, Elliot. You're a
Sorry to
big
share.
boy now.
Sorry to
So
share.
cute.
My tiny town is the quilted tiny town
Oh, cute.
and
I love that one.
perfect for my house, right? And this
Uh-huh.
is as far as I am
Yeah. Well, that
on
one's a little more colorful, and more
changing.
than this one. I mean, this is just like a bunch of little buildings and some Twizzlers.
And
You
you
know?
mostly just have red, white, and blue to deal
It
with.
is, yeah. And there's a little gold or something in there. Yeah, but it's mostly that.
There's
So
9 different colors in this little part that I've done so far. I mean, there's a lot of color. Look at all these colors for this one. I did
I
the
know that's a lot for a
and then
tiny town.
I'm stitching this one on 16 count. Surprise, surprise. Mirkwood by Atomic Ranch. If you're looking for a really soft Ada, Atomic Ranch is just
Yes.
a super.
They are very nice. I joined the Fabric of the Month club from Crazy Annie's, and that's what she's sending is Atomic Ranch.
Oh,
And I mean, I didn't know I was ordering half a yard.
is that what
I
you
got
found out in
fabric,
the
people.
happy yard? Is that what
Half
it is?
yard. But it's so beautiful and it's so soft. I love it. I
Well,
just
you'll
love it.
have fabric for a long time then.
I will. I will have fabric for a long time, which is nice because, my fabric supply was mostly from the bin and bottom of the
Right.
bin.
Do you
And
have
it
more
worked.
whips?
I'm what?
Do you have more whips?
I do not. I do not.
Okay. I have a
That's pretty
couple
much
more.
been the past 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Yeah,
I have a couple more just because you know how I do my everyday
I do.
is about something different.
I
Winterberry
do.
and Pine,
Oh, I love him.
he's coming along,
He is.
making
I love
progress.
him.
He's on my snowman days. And then on this one is Emily Call. What is it? Thankful for you for my Thanksgiving
Yeah.
turkey.
Mhm.
And I think this month when he comes up, he'll be finished. I'm
Mhm.
doing this on 14 count. Coffee Dyed by Me, Columbia blend.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, I really like him a lot. So that's what I've been doing in my bag from Roxy. Oh, I love this bag so much.
Beautiful.
For Santa's, which I do on the 24th, I've been working on Pink Coat Santa, you guys.
Mhm.
This one is on 22 count, I believe.
Mm.
22 count.
But
I'm
you don't
doing
work
a
on that
color and
long.
cotton conversion. No, 25 count. So that's like 50 of linen. And it's this big pink coat Santa, right? This whole book is just that pattern.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
goodness.
although Teresa's patterns are big,
They are.
but look how small it is on my 25 count. I love it. Look how small his
Stop
little,
it. Oh my gosh.
like that's his hat.
Yeah.
That's like a quarter of a page of, let me look really quick. It's like 3 inches of stitching in the pattern.
Oh
But
my gosh. If I did that on 14, I would probably need that whole half a
like
yard,
this
wouldn't
is how
I?
big it's gonna be, that
Oh my
big huge
God.
Santa, because it's so tiny. But and so I can only work on it a little bit, but actually it's Lugana and the holes are really easy to see.
Mm.
I really am enjoying it. The colors of this are just, they're delicious. I mean,
Mhm.
all those
They
pinks.
are pretty. Hmm.
I'm enjoying stitching it on 25. I don't want to do everything on 25, but I'm really enjoying it. I really am.
Good.
It's going to be tiny.
Hmm.
I just have a couple more.
Okay.
I'd love to get this guy finished for Easter. I'm working on Happy Easter, which is like the Easter companion to Winterberry and Pine.
Oh, that's cute.
And that's with the needle and thread. I am doing this one on 14 count. We don't know what. It was a scrap that I bought from somewhere, but soft and pretty. I like to work on 14 occasionally, and it's been wonderful.
Oh, that's pretty.
Now I just got to fill in that head with
Cute.
all the white.
What is that pattern, Christy?
It is called Happy Easter by With That
Bye.
Needle and Thread.
Oh, cute.
So I have those little chicks to do and the handle
Yeah,
and then filling in his face.
I
Here's
like
the,
that.
here's the deal though. I think we've talked about this before. Brenda Gervais, when she charts, she does some things. She's assuming you're doing 1/2, but then she has some things that are 1/1. So
Ooh.
this handle is actually 1/1. So I went on my program and restitched it to be 1/1 for me. Like,
Mhm.
you know what does that make sense? Because
Yeah.
because everyone else is stitching 2/2, so it's like a half stitch. Like
Yeah.
there's no way to do that on Ada. So I had to go through and kind of redesign the handle. And so I did it
Yeah.
for Winterberries and Pine. Actually, when I was at the Jingle Ball, I had a little help doing that. And so now it's the same handle, thank goodness. So I don't have to like refigure that out.
Yeah.
So you have to be really careful and read her patterns before you jump in.
You need to start paying attention to directions.
Yeah,
I'll
so
tell you
one over
what.
one that comes in there. And this is my
Yeah.
last one. I also work on strawberries every month because you know me.
As you know you.
And I'm working on Erin Elizabeth's
Oh, I love that.
country strawberry. I do
She
too.
has the cutest trays.
And I am in her Patreon and I really enjoy her stitches too. So I will
Yeah.
stay in her Patreon. My copier, when I printed it off, because she does it through PDF. But the lace on this, just I love
They're
it.
beautiful.
So
I belonged to her Patreon too, and it's just so delicate. It looks like lace.
it
Just looks like
doesn't
it, you
it?
know?
And I'm doing it on this mossy green. I
I
think it
love
was
it.
like a
That's
random piece
pretty.
that I found from a fabric sale or whatever. So now I just have to do those. I have to finish up this lace and do the strawberries up the side, but
Awesome.
I really
It's
enjoy
just really
that.
beautiful.
I guess I'm going to frame this because it's a pretty decent sized piece. I did this on 14, so
Yeah.
it's
Good.
another one that's real relaxing. I
Good.
really enjoy her things. So
Very good.
there you are. Those are my whips. You're going to hate the next part of the show.
What's that?
Well, it's
Paul?
oh,
Well, I have a little bit
how is
that
that?
I did not buy,
Okay.
but it's new to me.
Okay.
So
Share
remember
away.
me, I'm on no buy. Although
Okay.
I will say most of my no buy stands for no buy patterns, kids. Okay, let me make a little thing there. No buy patterns. But anyway, one thing that I learned whenever I was at my retreat was that there in fact are glasses that don't hurt your nose when you have to look at them. See? And
Oh,
these are the new version of those Yocto sunglasses that we bought last year, right? So my new friend Carrie had these on, and she said, I guarantee you that these don't hurt your nose. And I can tell you from usage since that retreat in the past month, I have worn these babies for 3 hours and it
does it
did
have
not hurt.
the lenses that change also?
Yes, all the lenses come out just like the old one. It comes with a box of them, and this is rechargeable. The lamp is rechargeable. See, it has that little rechargeable hole
Oh
thing.
yeah.
And so I haven't had to charge them yet, and they're going strong,
I
and I
need to try those
really like them.
because I don't like those other ones.
Those other ones kill. They just kill. I could keep them on for 10 minutes and it would just,
And they were
ugh.
heavy. Are these
They were. I mean, they're not light, but they don't feel as clunky as the other ones, and heavy as the other
you
ones.
had that up in your lips were like, whoa.
Oh, well, let me give you the full effect then. Hello, folks.
Oh, you look kind of cute in those. They're
Oh,
not
do I?
nearly as obnoxious as the others.
Well, yeah, those other ones are just
But you
weird.
had the lens in front of your lips and it made
Oh.
your lips huge.
Okay. Ooh. All right. That's so much for the sideshow there. But that was one thing that I did try, that I did actually invest in my own self for my site, for Hall.
Well, as you know, am in love with
I'm not on
I am not on a no buy.
no.
And
You're
I
making
really
up for
wasn't
two of
going to
us.
buy as much as I did at market. And
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, I didn't do as poorly as I did last year. And I did buy you some
I'm saying
patterns.
something.
So you have patterns coming.
Presents.
I am a huge fan of Whiskey Glass Designs. I think we've talked about her before. She makes the over the arm of your chair
Yes.
things, and then she makes the folders with the cork.
Yes.
She has a new
I
design.
have one of those. Yeah.
Her work is just stunning. You get what you pay for.
Yes, you do.
They're not the cheapest bags in the world, but you get what you pay for. I
Mhm.
also love Tilda. See where this is going. Look at this new design of hers. Okay. First of all, is this just
Ugh,
not the prettiest
she
thing?
made that?
Yes. Now,
Holy smokes.
wait till you see that it has a magnetic closure. Okay. So on this side, we've got a pocket that is vinyl and a pocket that goes behind here.
Mhm.
You open it more, and there's a zipper vinyl pouch right there. There is this bag that is attached that you can fill with all your goodies. There is another zipper pouch with vinyl, and no, I'm sorry, not another pocket, and then the thread bed and the
Mhm.
place for your needles, and another little pocket that is vinyl. Is that
That's
just
pretty.
so?
That's
That's
pretty.
taking things to go stitch other
Mhm.
places. So
Yeah.
I'm going to load this up with my thread conditioner, and my some needles, and my
Yeah.
pair of
Mhm.
scissors, and the only thing I don't like about it, there's only one problem. Can you guess what it is?
It's not big enough.
For
A pattern.
It's not big enough for a pattern. Like
Yeah.
I would have to, okay, it's big enough for a little house needleworks or a country cottage needleworks, one of those
Yeah. Hmm.
buttermilk basin has, like, it would fit one of those too, I think. Yeah.
Hmm.
It could fit one of the buttermilk basins in there, but you can't get, I don't think you could get a half sheet in there. So that's a little, yeah, you can't get a half sheet. So I wish it was
Yeah.
a little bit bigger. I'll have to
Hmm.
just put my patterns in my notebook, but
Hmm. Yeah.
um, I love it. I think it's really sweet, and her work is just impeccable. So check out Whiskey Glass Designs.
Yeah.
Okay, you have
Absolutely.
more help from you.
Well, the only other haul that I got was from the free table. So
Well, let's see what you got though. That's
I got some
exciting.
patterns. I got some patterns. And for first of all, for my own self, I didn't get this. This isn't haul, but I made it for myself because I wanted a new mat for
So
my
cute, Susie.
thing. So I made this for my own self. I made
Yay.
this. I've never done anything like this. I did it the cheater way, and you cut out the little squares and iron them on the
Fusible.
liner, and then you sew them and everything. And I just was tickled with how it turned out. And then lo and behold, in one of the little table gifts, somebody gifted us this. A
Aw,
little mat. Isn't that just adorable? And it kind
that's
of
cute.
goes, with this kind
Yeah,
of.
they look great
So,
together.
in the back looks like Christmas, so there's that. But
Yeah.
anyway, that was a cute thing that I did for my own self, so it wasn't really haul. It was just I treated myself. Anyway, from the free table kits, I got Country Cottage Needleworks. Be thankful.
Oh, I
Isn't
love
that just
that.
the prettiest thing? I
Yes.
just love it. So that was free table. And then I don't know why I got this wild hair thinking I could do this, but I did, and I love it, and I'm going to do it one of these years. That is called Granita Cross Stitch,
Ooh.
and it's shown in blue. However, she has three colorways you can possibly do
Oh,
it:
neat.
gray, red, or blue. And I guess you could really make up your own because there's only two colors unless you count white. Well, actually, it says four colors in this thing. One, two. Okay, I'll take her word for it. But anyway, I picked that up and I thought, well, here's a goal. So I got that. And then we also I whenever I went to my local Stitchy Christmas party, Anna had ordered these adorable peaceful snowmen from Annie B's for us, and they didn't come in time
Oh,
for the results.
cute.
So she gave these to us yesterday. Isn't he a cutie?
He is.
I'm definitely going to put him in my Christmas roundup for this year.
Yeah.
So there was that. And I got Happy Mail, but we'll wait for that later.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, this is one of my favorite things that I got at market. I love the primitive hair. They have like really unique, cool things.
Mhm.
Okay, I got this piece of 8 o'clock, which I think if I understand correctly, they're going to quit making, and I'm real sad about it. But
They're not making 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't think that, or they're not at Primitive Hair isn't.
Oh.
They do a lot of printing on 8 o'clock. Look at this piece of 8 o'clock.
Oh my.
Is that just gorgeous? But wait, because there's a
Oh,
pattern that fits in the
pretty.
middle of it. So this is the pattern. Mine is not, I haven't printed it out, but it was a PDF. But look at this bunny, this Christmas bunny
Oh my
that
goodness, is he
goes
pretty?
in the middle of this fabric.
Isn't he just the prettiest?
I am just in
Oh,
love with this. So I got that. I thought it was so unique.
okay, Daisy.
Um, is Daisy having a hard time because
She is. She doesn't
the
like thunder
storm?
anymore.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. She has
Um,
PTSD from whenever we went to Jacksonville last year, and
no.
it really cracked loud right in her ears. So,
Um, Last year we
yes.
loved Les Secrets de Marie. We had a lot of fun in there, Susie and I. And I got some more treasures from them this year. The ladies from France, remember, with all the little
Mm,
wooden buttons and things.
yes, I
I
do.
got these frames. I got you one, Susie.
Oh,
It
thank
becomes an
you.
ornament. So you put your stitch in here,
Oh, they
ruler,
had the most, oh, they just had the prettiest things in there.
and then they had these little
Oh, look at
pins
that.
for a little 4th of July stitch.
Yeah.
That was super cute. And then this holds your thread and it's like a little toolbox. I don't know that I'm going to stitch the pattern they gave with it, but look at this. Is that so cute?
Oh my
So like all
goodness.
the pieces are here. Isn't
Yeah,
that adorable? So
it
I
is.
got those there.
Here, baby. Come
I
here.
think that it was Needlework Press that carried the Sajou stuff from France, and they're not going to bring it to market anymore. All the tariffs have just messed
Oh,
all of this.
so sad.
But I
Oh,
got
so
some
sad.
really cool things. This is just a micro cloth for wiping your glasses, which looks like cross stitch. It
Oh
looks
my
cross stitch.
goodness.
However, they had made a pillow out of it that was just gorgeous. So I got
Oh
you one
my.
and I got me one. And then they had these linen towels, but you can stitch on them with this stripe, the patriotic stripe right in it. I'm
Oh.
gonna stitch some linen because I really want to stitch on this. I got that.
Okay.
They had this beautiful floss holder that I thought was just gorgeous.
That's Eiffel Tower. How
Mhm.
pretty.
I
Oh.
got that. And then they always have the most pretty ribbons. And of course, I had to get the bee ribbon.
Oh.
I got you some ribbon, but I'm not showing you what it is.
Oh
And
dear,
then
more
these little bitty
surprises.
stripes, aren't those cute?
Oh my goodness.
So they're not going to be bringing that to market anymore. So I'm like, I got to get these things because I love them.
So I have a question, like when they come in with all their stuff, when they're like traveling, I guess that doesn't count? Like as tariff?
I guess not. I guess they have to
Just
bring
like
a
personal
suitcase.
things?
Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how that all works.
Oh, I
But
don't know, but oh, it's just so sad.
okay, and then I'm going to show you just some of my favorite patterns that I got. Well, I got the cookbook.
Oh, I just got notice that mine's in the mail. I can't wait to see it.
It's just
It's
fun.
coming this week.
It's so
I,
fun to look at.
I
And
can't wait.
Buttermilk Basin has one in here, so that's very fun.
Oh,
Um,
good.
from Siren Stitchworks, which I didn't really know anything about prior to this. I got this needle minder, which is
Oh,
an eagle, because it goes with this Congress of Eagles. Look at these.
holy smokes.
Aren't they gorgeous?
That is a Congress. Uh-huh.
So I got that. And then Teresa Kogut had a special release, and it looks kind of like the one that was on the drum,
Oh,
but
that's beautiful.
celebration. I love the eagle has a crown, and I really
Oh,
loved that.
as
So
she should.
yeah,
We all need crowns.
right. And then from Antique Needleworkers, I'm going to start this one this week. Or maybe Holy Week. It's a really quick stitch, so I think I'm going to do it Holy Week. But it's a beautiful bee.
Oh, that's
bee.
pretty. I remember seeing that. It's really beautiful.
So I think I'm going to do that during Holy Week. And then there were several designers. There's a cookie jar that Chantel 141 design.
Mm-hmm.
And then several designers did cookies to go in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it says that my battery's gonna die, but it's
Oh, don't do that.
but it's
Plug her in.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
better plug in.
Let me see. I don't know what went on. Okay. I
Okay.
got two of the cookies. I got this one is Crafty Blue Bonnets, and
Oh,
it's
how
patriotic.
cute.
I thought they were really sweet. And then Antique Needleworker, my friend Shelly did Thanksgiving, and you know me and turkeys.
Oh my goodness. So the idea is this cookie jar magnetic
There are magnets to put
in it? Oh, I see.
and there's
And
other designers that did it too. I didn't get to all of them. I didn't really have a lot of time to like
mhm.
go everywhere. Um, but I don't know that I didn't buy the cookie jar. I don't know that I want them for that. I think I'm going to just do other kinds of round finishes with
Right,
them.
right. Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Um,
with the idea, if you got the cookie jar to put 5 things in
yeah,
it,
yeah,
cookies. Mhm.
always five. Yeah. And so
Okay.
it's really cute, but I think I'm going to do it my own way. So,
Yeah, yeah.
from Textile Crafts. Textile Crafts was in the same room as Antique Needleworkers, and I got His Grace is Sufficient, and I
Oh, that's pretty.
that was really pretty too. I'd never seen that before.
Mm.
I don't know her name. Oh, Diane. Diane from Silver Creek Samplers. I'll tell you what, that woman, she just every design that she does, she has so much thought into why she put this and why she put that, or things are on her heart and she designs from that. And I just love her. And I got you this one too.
Mm.
Only thing more powerful than hate is love.
Oh, I love that.
Really loved that.
I love that.
And then she did Micah's Mission, and she just sat and explained everything in this stitch to me. It says, seek justice, love, mercy, walk humbly. And there was my word humble again.
Mhm.
So I thought
Mhm.
I had to have it. But this was like her dog and her husband. They were just like, and this church was the church that she grew up in, and it's really actually by a barn. She just had a lot to say about it. I
Oh,
love her thoughts. So I got that one.
yeah.
And then this was the Patriotic that goes with my Christmas from the Proper Stitcher.
Mhm.
And I really
Pretty.
like that.
Mhm.
I got the new Tiny Town, which is Sewing Friends, or what's it?
Oh, cute.
Needleworkers,
Mm-hmm.
which is really cute. Um, I got from Primrose Cottage, they're starting Words of Worship or something. It's called something like that, but
Were they there? Did they
no,
have
they weren't, but this is
oh,
new. I got it's called Abide in My Love, but they're
oh,
out with
yeah.
more of these.
Hmm.
I really
Right.
like that thought. From Teresa Kogut, this guy, I love him so much.
He's very cute.
Uh,
Very, very cute.
yeah,
Hmm.
he is just adorable. And then I also got her Hello Winter book because I love her snowmen. Let me show you
Oh,
a couple of my favorite, and this is the major reason for getting it, is the King, the Snow Queen and King. Look at them.
oh, come on.
Aren't they
Oh my goodness.
adorable?
I love the queen. Yes,
I
I
know.
do.
And then there was one other that I was just crazy about, and I'm like, this was not my intention to buy this book, but where is it at? Oh, this little guy. I love this little Keep Warm on Bitter Cold Days with a Sweet Song. And it's a little snowman and there's a cardinal on the tree, and I just
Oh, well,
thought
precious.
he was cute. So anyway, I got this
Mhm.
book and many other things I think I bought, and I was like, look at this guy. Anyway, I got a lot from Teresa Kogut. Those were just my favorites. Because
Mhm. Very cool.
and then
Very
I have
cool.
things coming that Dawn got, and she bought them, and I'm buying them from her, and I have those yet. So
Oh my goodness. How many did she buy? One or 10?
well, she bought 3 or 4 of different ones
Oh,
for her trailer, and I kind of was with her, and I'm like, I think you should get this one and this one and
oh.
this. So I'm getting most of the Plum Streets samplers patriotic this year. I really want to do the Pledge of Allegiance. It was beautiful, and she's got that in her possession, but I haven't
Wow.
got those yet. But
Nice.
there you go. That's my haul. I didn't
That's
do too
really
bad,
cool.
right?
Well, no.
I mean, for being at Needlework
Not
Market,
for Christy. No, you didn't.
I was too busy. I didn't really get out and
Well, good thing you had something to do. So
right, right. I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share.
you are, and that's fun to see them. That's fun to see them live
We
and
have
in
stuff to give
person.
away, don't we?
We
Or
do, but first I want to tell you that I got some Happy Meal. I
oh,
guess I sounded pretty pathetic last time, and people felt sorry for me. So thank you, my friends, for feeling sorry for me. It really made my day to get some Happy Meal. So anyway, oh, our dear friend Emily from Shady Grove Stitcher sent me this beautiful lotion bar from Lily's Corner, and it just smells delightful. It's
ooh,
called Lily, it's called Vanilla Pomegranate. And I'm telling you, when you
oh.
put this on your hands, you just want to stand there.
What does it look like? What's
It
shape?
looks like a flower, and
Oh,
it's a
how
lotion
cute.
bar.
I
Yeah, and it
love lotion
just
bars.
rubs into your skin, and you just want to like sit there and
Who's it made by?
smell Lily's Lily's Corner.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
bars.
isn't that lovely? She
That
sent
was
that
so
to me.
sweet of
That
her.
was sweet. Well, wait, there's more.
Yay.
Then this was just really awesome. Our friend Maggie from Maggie Home on the Ridge.
They sent you stuff too?
Oh my goodness, Maggie was so generous. She sent me um all these threads. Aren't they
Ooh.
gorgeous?
Yeah.
All these threads. There's a lot
Silk.
of variegated because I guess she knows that I like
And it
variegated.
looks like some of them are silks, maybe, no?
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
They are.
nice.
So there's that. And she also knows that I'm a big fan of Rifle Paper Company. Do you know them?
I love rifle.
So she sent me two pads, two notepads.
Aw.
Isn't that nice? That was so
Yeah.
nice of you, Maggie. And this beautiful, beautiful notebook
Oh, that's
that
gorgeous.
I think I'm going to use this for my Germany notes
Oh, yeah.
whenever we go to Germany.
Yeah.
Not that I just love it, and it's brand new and it's pretty, and I just think I'll be able to take my notes there because we're going to be seeing a lot of things, and I like to take notes whenever I travel.
There you go.
So that was from Maggie. Thank you again, Maggie. I'm
That's
sorry I was
so
a whiny
sweet.
baby, but not really. Thank you. And then, oh wait, there's more. I got
I'm
from
so excited for you.
our friend Cindy Pope.
Ah, Cindy.
Here
Cindy.
is Cindy
Cindy's
sent
the
me.
best, man.
Oh man, I'll tell you. Cindy sent me. I mean, I just was blown away.
Blown away, right? Look at that.
This
Look
pile
at that.
of fabulous Ada cloth that is all it's 16 count in all of these really beautiful colors.
Oh, how sweet was
I mean, Cindy, I can't even tell you from the bottom of my heart how much this
oh,
means, and I'll have all the patterns and all the fabrics, I think she included some. Let me see what else is in this bag of goodness. Oh yeah, she included some um,
velvet.
Velveteen,
Oh,
Lady Dot Creates. There's another one, and some lace from Lady Dot
what
for
a
finishing.
generous
And
gift.
this, I know. I mean, Cindy. Oh,
She has spoiled
I
me too.
love you.
I
I
love
know she has. I know she
her.
has. She's the most generous. And
She
then the last thing that came was from our sweet friend Bobby Doll. Oh,
Oh,
Bobby, you are
I
so
love
sweet. She
Bobby.
sent me this adorable Valentine, old-timey
Oh,
Valentine,
isn't that
and she
cute?
included a precious little pin with some floss drops. This little snowman pin.
No,
Isn't
man.
that cute? So I guess being a whiny baby gets you something, and I promise I won't be a whiny baby anymore, people. Thank you. Thank you for gifting me.
Until
It
Christy
made
gets
my heart.
another load, and then she's like,
Oh, well, I don't know, but
no, I don't.
it just really made me feel special, and I
You
thank you
are
for that.
special.
I know, but not really. I'm just saying that. So,
That's fantastic.
no, I was very tickled. I was very, very tickled. So thank you. You made my day.
Oh, I love
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, anyway, we have some
giveaway.
giveaways. Yes, we have some announcements to make about giveaways too.
This was the first one that someone won.
Yes,
It was a D stash.
that triple goes to Joanne, the eclectic stitcher. And whenever we put our number wheel in the collection of all of the comments that we receive on our floss tube, Steve spins the thing and comes up with numbers. And so actually, Joanne, you were number 2. And I met Joanne at the retreat. So here's what she wrote to us. Susie, it was so nice seeing you at the Disney retreat. I am so glad you shared your floss tube with me. I love to watch videos about planning and had to watch the video. You ladies have great plans. I enjoyed watching. I love to de-stash thing as well. More room for new things. I am looking forward to the next video. And so, Joanne, guess what? You're our lucky winner
But
for the
Joanne,
D-Stash.
you got
Joanne wins the
your,
D-Stash.
you
Joanne,
gotta,
the eclectic stitcher.
so Joanne, you got to send to our email, the happiest
Mhm,
stitches on earth. You have to send your address so that we can actually send this to you.
mhm,
And you need to be a subscriber. So you guys don't forget to hit that
mhm.
subscribe button in order to grab your stuff.
Yeah,
Yay. And then we had another winner for
we
all
did.
the buttermilk basin Christmas patterns.
Mhm,
And that is from Lori Henderson 812.
mhm.
Love your new designs. Your videos always make my day. You are definitely the happiest ladies ever. Buttermilk basin is great. Merry Christmas. So
Oh, thank you, Lori.
thanks, Lori. And Lori will send you all of these if you just send her your address
Lucky
to our
you.
email.
Yeah.
And then because of Crazy Annie, speaking of
Mhm.
Crazy Annie, we have giveaway
We
today.
do. We do have a giveaway, and here it is.
Susie
Okay,
and
lost
I
on my
are
desk.
super
So,
excited. There are 4 patterns here.
yes, Christy has 3 and I have 1.
Well, I
And
have, yeah.
do you want,
Yeah, it's okay. However,
yeah, however we
I'll
do it.
mail
Yeah, the
one
same
out.
one.
These
Anyway,
are
these
all
are
going to the same
adorable.
person. So I'll mail it out and you can just mail me one of yours. Okay.
Okay,
In the next package that we exchange.
that sounds perfect.
These are Country Cottage Needleworks, and it's a Christmas market, and we're very excited about this because it's a little German Christmas market.
It's
So 4 patterns total.
show the ones. Show the ones. We got
Yeah, this
Christmas
is
stocking stand just came. Whoops. Christmas stocking stand.
yeah,
Okay.
and then we have Christmas market.
Mhm.
Is that one? This one? Yeah, this one's just called Christmas market. It's got a little
Mhm.
German couple on there.
Yeah.
We have a Christmas cake stand, and so
That's
this
so cute.
all the little cakes on it.
Mm,
So it looks like Chris Kindlemart.
it does.
But anyway, I was showing you the cake shop,
Yes.
and then there's the ornament stand,
Awesome.
which is something I can't wait to buy.
That's adorable. I know.
And then the stockings, like Susie showed you.
Yeah.
So you get
So
all
cute.
4. You have to mention
Mhm.
Germany. You can talk about how jealous you are that you won't be with us, or you could join us.
Yes, you could join us. Yes.
And because we are going to Germany on a group trip, and there's still time for people to hop.
Yeah.
So you can reach out to us if you're interested in that. We just got a new couple joining us up.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, thank you, Crazy Annie, because
Yes,
we really
thank
appreciate
you.
your support.
We
And
do.
we love your little gifts and the gifts to give away. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
And thank
Chris.
you for supporting us.
And you just need to comment
Mhm.
something with Germany.
Germany. Yeah. Something with Germany.
All
Okay.
right. Did we do
That's
all
good.
the things?
We did all the things. Yes, we are.
How long have we been on here? 5 hours?
I don't even know. I think a little over an hour, maybe more. I don't even know. So,
Hour and a half, maybe.
stick with us, people. Stick with us. There was a
I
lot to
hope you
say.
guys had a good drink, but
yes.
we'll promise to do this more
Mhm. Yeah.
regularly. Life just threw a bunch at us at
It
once.
was a lot for both of us. It
Yeah.
was. But thank you for hanging in there, and
Yes.
I'm excited to see your comments, and hope you enjoy what we showed. And we'll just both keep plugging along, doing our thing, and
Right.
we'll all meet our goals.
And
So
don't
hope you
forget,
are too.
we do have our Facebook group,
We do.
Stitches on Earth on Facebook. And it's so exciting when you guys come on and show what you're stitching.
It
We
is
love seeing what you're doing.
absolutely beautiful.
It's inspiring.
Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it is.
Corey, one is one of them over there, and Bobby, who've just been knocking out the finishes. Like
I know it.
both of them.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
All right.
Very
Well,
nice. So
we can wrap it up now.
yeah, I think we can. So until next time, I'm Susie in Florida.
I'm Christy in Indiana. And don't forget,
Floss daily. Yay.
see you guys
Bye.
later.